Hi guys, here from Pax Rupiana, this time from the old town of Tbilisi. It's very nice place and it needs a lot of investment, but a lot is happening already. Since I was last time here 2018, this was my first time as well, it's my second time now in Georgia, and I see so much more investment because the miracle of freedom is working, and here there is a lot of investment. This CFTA is of course working for European Georgia, but of course it could be much better if there were a real EU perspective and EU IPA funding. Bravo Andreas Umland for making this case in the Foreign Policy Journal now, and I think it will happen now. I'm optimistic actually, and I think it is very good that I walk now to the European Square, which is wonderful. I had a little bit to eat here. I show you some of these beautiful churches and a lot of construction going on now everywhere, and that's very good. Of course, this country needs more investment. It's logical. Investment needs security. Investment is for long-term planning, and that means, of course, that there needs external security, best by NATO, and economic security and currency security. All these things must be done. And there's tourists here, and there is this beautiful old village town of Old Town Tbilisi, a tourism magnet of prime significance, but of course what you see everywhere, it needs a lot to be done still. A lot must be done, and of course the insecurity of the COVID and of the war in Ukraine and the threat of Russia somewhere over the Caucasus is a major drawdown and a real crisis for this country. It is in this cross triangle of Turkish and Persian and Iranian and Russian power since ever. That's the historic, that's the geography of that country. Trying to escape Iran and Persia, then concluding contracts and security with Russia, and somehow having only Turkey as an alternative is a very sad situation, obviously. And now Europe is the answer. We exactly built for that. Here some tourism sites, you can see so many beautiful places, but of course the tourism industry in a big crisis, there's no doubt about that one. And the currency crisis is also not helping, and the whole situation is of course very complicated. This is one of these beautiful squares here. I will have one coffee here somewhere, and I will also keep you posted on the tourism potential. It's of course huge. There is a lot of people looking for tourism, but it's not so easy to find the tourists from Russia. Obviously there's a major crisis. Then the tourists from Ukraine, they are in the war, and then the Europeans simply do not know Georgia so well. We need to help. Oh, look how beautiful it is. This is very interesting. And you see already this beautiful square. Here is why I think it's European Square. That's why I came, by the way. European Square is the best place to be for a European, and all Europeans should be here at European Square. This is very beautiful center of tourism here. I'm very happy that I made the decision to come here. Ooh, the currency crisis, and I'm falling in a hole. And I hope the Georgian economy is not falling in a hole, because here is the center of the tourism industry. I of course hope that a lot of tourists will come, because it's very beautiful here. It has so much to offer. Georgia is a fantastic country, and I would like it to be very successful. And here, this was the old town. Now we're coming to the European Square. It's here, and of course this country needs more Europe very urgently. It needs more tourism. It is such a beautiful old town here. This is very nice, and there is also this enormous potential everywhere. They are renovating this street. There is this gondola up on the mountains. This is very beautiful street. I will explain you everything, and I will show you. Of course, it's very hot here. If you like the heat. This is the old fortress of Tbilisi, very beautiful. This is the riverside and the king of Georgia. And It's my favorite place here. I was in the old town the last time. This time I decided to be more in the center, but I think this part is actually much nicer, to be honest. I should have maybe booked here because this old communist Komsomol's hotel was really not such a highlight for me. Actually, not at all. But okay, you make mistakes when you book too fast. You have to always check a bit what's the best way and what's the best place to stay in a country like that. And it needs a little bit more preparation than I had afforded now for this visit. And I am very happy that I'm back here, second time in Georgia. And here I waved the European flag. And here, of course, the big crisis. And happy to be here. This is the old town. It's very beautiful. And there's much to be discovered. And I want to discover especially the winery. This is very beautiful location. Yes, perfect. Yeah. Over there, that's the parliament, I guess. Here, I will use this as well to make a European Georgia declaration. I think it's perfect location, but I just have to cross over there. The winery. What they don't have is this coffee to go culture like in Moldova and Ukraine, which I love so much. But maybe it's environmental friendly or whatever. Here is this old town. It's also very beautiful. The center and some really very nice places to visit. And that's very good. Very good, very good. A lot of sweets, a lot of beautiful things. In this heat I cannot drink wine though during the day. That's not possible. Yeah, I like it very much here. I know there is a lot to offer. Maybe I should have some ice cream. That would be, I think, a good way to do it. Very good. I wanted to show you this place. When you pass over here, that's how it works in this southern part of there's a lot of people now. Yeah, exactly. That's very beautiful here. That's kind of the park attitude. One moment, I will have a telephone call. 1 second. Bye for now.